Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro, and creator of the popular program, How to Expand Your Reach, Impact More Lives, and Get Your Message Out to a wider audience. Now, I gotta tell you, I am fired up because today we are gonna talk about an everyday success action that I take that I believe has really helped me be successful. It's something that maybe you've heard about, but you know, a lot of times when you're talking about getting your message out to a wider audience and being able to expand your reach beyond just your local network of clients and friends and contacts, there are some things that I talk about from a tactical standpoint. You know, you might want to do this, you might want to do this, you might want to do this. Today, I want to talk about it a little bit more from just an overall success and a little bit of a mindset standpoint and kind of an energy mindset. And quite frankly, it is this. It is the idea of getting into a morning routine. Okay, getting into a morning routine. Now, you might have heard this before. I'm sure you have. And you might be thinking to yourself, you know what, Brian, like, talk to me about that. I've heard it before, but you're now kind of connecting that to being able to expand your reach and really impact my business. How do you make those two things square? And that's a great question. I think a lot of times when you're talking about being able to expand your reach, you know, I come from a place of vibrational energy. You know, Deb, she talks about this a lot as a transformational life coach. We've actually, if you haven't read the book, Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Abraham Hicks, highly, highly recommend it. But the school of thought that we come from is the idea that there is a law of attraction, that we do have an energy source here, okay? And that if you put out the right vibration, you will indeed attract the right stuff to you. Like, that's what we believe. Okay, so if you believe that, then this idea of having a morning routine makes a lot of sense, if you don't mind me saying, because what happens is when you get up, the first thing in the morning, 30, 40 minutes, an hour, first thing in the morning, that is when you are at your peak energy. Now, people might be saying, well, hold on, Brian, you haven't seen me in the morning. I got to get myself a cup of coffee. That might be true. Totally, totally fine. I'm not saying that that's not the case. But what happens is when you're going out and being successful, at least for me, a morning routine really helps me set my day on the right course and helps me energetically be able to have that foundation where I can be more successful. So, for example, I'll go out and I'll take a quick walk, or I will do, we call it the 15-minute fat burn. Got that from Ben Greenfield. Sometimes I'll walk the dog. We've got two dogs, as you know, Nero and Baxter. Baxter's usually the one that gets walked in the morning because Nero's still zonking is what that's all about, okay? But Baxter, we'll go out and take him out. Now, I will usually take Baxter out in the morning, but if it's too cold, because he's a short-haired dog, he's a boxer hound, we got to get a jacket for him. It's the first time I've owned a dog that is short-haired. So I was looking up, you're really not supposed to take out animals in the morning time when it's really cold, like 35 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Fine. So sometimes I'll take out Baxter. Sometimes I'll just do a little walk myself. This morning I did a walk myself. It's like about 15, 20 minutes. And it's a great time for me just to kind of collect my thoughts, get out there, breathe in some good fresh air. Then what I'll do is I'll come back. I'll get into the Word a little bit. I'm reading the book of Psalms right now. Proverbs. I misspoke. Proverbs. I'll do some prayers. I will then get on the computer, look at my weekly to-do list, and then I'll tackle something. And you're like, Brian, help me understand that. Like, how does that help you be more successful? And quite simply, it's the ideas come quicker. There's more clarity. I have the ability to kind of handle different things versus before, when I was not doing a morning routine, things would be kind of like catch as catch can. There would be negative energy. There would be confusion. There would not be a lot of clarity. And I was less successful as a result. I was less willing to do things like make videos. I was less able to overcome certain hurdles. I was less, desired to or wanting to, even do certain things like creating a landing page or setting up my website or doing things, well, I have my website set, but putting up a blog post. Okay, so what I have found personally is that when I get my morning routine in, and get that going, I am much more, first of all, and I'm in a place where I'm attracting stuff to me. As I'm walking, as I'm doing, I'm saying to the law of attraction, I'm like, listen, I am open to what you have to give. I am putting this out. I am putting out that I want to get my message out to a wider audience. I am putting out that I want to be able to do certain things. I want to impact more lives. I want to be able to get beyond just my local network. I don't want to be the best kept secret in town, right? I want to have a clear message that's in alignment with who I am and how I serve. I'm putting that out there. Okay. And then what happens is I sit down here at the office and I am just revving to go, bing, bang, boom. And I have the energy to do all those things and it comes easier. Okay, so for me, that's my everyday success tip for you. It's being able to get into a morning routine, making it a priority, and absolutely getting after it. And I am telling you, you will find yourself, I think, certainly more clear. And as a result of that, if you're focusing on the right things, more successful in the first place. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. As always, feel free to like, share, or comment below. I am always here to be able to answer any comments. I answer all comments personally, so I'd love to hear what you said. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care.